Hey everybody, welcome back, and today I wanted to do a few things. So first of all, I need to move some stuff around in the Lego City, just to make a few adjustments which will hopefully make the whole thing look a lot better. Then what I wanted to do is actually add another big building into the Lego City, and that building is going to be the Jazz Club. So I'm super excited to build that. I'm not exactly sure where it's going to be going. But first of all, let me show you what adjustments I need to make. So you may notice that there is a gap here where we can see the table. The reason why that is there is because this train track used to come all the way around and go this way. But because we have expanded the city and added that other table at the back there, the train track can go even further. So now it goes right through the city, and as you can see, it stops there just because I don't have any more straight pieces of track. So I'm going to have to get some of those, but what I want to do today is move all of this forward, like this, to cover up this table space here, so then it'll hopefully look a lot better, because now the train track goes straight through and we can get rid of this gap and the gap behind the harbour set there. Okay, so I'm just going to move these up like that, and then I'm going to move the green ones up with it, and then I'll just do the same all the way along. Okay, and there you go, it's all been moved up slightly. And as you can see, there is still a little bit of a gap. That just has to be there just because if I push these road plates further up, they wouldn't line up with those road plates. But I don't mind the gap there. I didn't really mind it before, but I think this just makes it look a tiny bit better, or neater maybe. So now that that is done and out of the way, we can get to building this awesome looking jazz club, which I'm super excited about, by the way. And I should probably mention that I'm not going to be filming this one and making a speed build out of it, just because I don't really want to build all of it. I guess just because I've just built this massive Daily Bugle, I'm not really feeling up to building another big building. So I think because it's in like 3 sections, maybe me, my mum and dad can build one each or something like that. So I will get back to you when it is complete. Alright, and there you go. The jazz club is done. Okay, so first of all, before we go inside, let's take a look outside. So I have this pizza delivery guy on his bike here. We have some nice details like the table and chairs and the jazz concert poster. Then we have this really cool looking minifig who I've put outside on his way into the jazz club, because I just thought he looked really cool there with all of his accessories. Up on the roof here we have a little squirrel who's found himself a home. And then because we have a pizza place over here, up at the top on the roof, we have a little greenhouse where the chef grows all of his own food to put on the top of his pizza. This is what it looks like from the back. We have a nice little balcony here, and the set has a lot of these nice windows which open. which is nice, and then some lovely little colourful details like this flower, and also the windows, look at that, all different colours. And then obviously, like all great modular buildings do, this one comes apart so we can have a look at each section. Okay, so over here we have the magician there and the singer in the dressing room together getting ready. They're having like a nice chat before the show. Then there also we have the magician's rabbit sitting on the settee there, and also some nice artwork on the wall. And over here we have in the middle a nice staircase and a door that leads out to a balcony. Then over on this side we have, I think this lady here is the manager of the jazz club, so she's like maybe organising some shows. And then over here we have the person who makes all of the costumes, so he's working away there. You might be able to see the really cool sewing machine there, and then there he is holding a pair of scissors. And then on this side we have some like nice materials that he's got ready to go to make his nice fancy dress stuff with. There we can see the manager organising some shows or something. She's got the phone, there's a nice record player behind her, and then a lamp on the desk, and I think that gap there, I think she can like look down there, and I think you get a view of the show that's going on. So yes, when the manager is looking down over that gap in the floor, she can see the stage here. Then we have a drummer. There's no one in there watching, I guess she's just practicing. Then we have the stairs in the middle. Then over here we have a really cool little detail. We have the chef working on some pizzas. You know, he's getting ready. There's one made there. I love the fireplace and all the details. Look at that lovely, lovely pizza. You're doing a good job, buddy. There's the lady on the drums having a practice, and then there is also a saxophone there. And then like we saw before, it looks like this guy is about to go in and join her on the stage. But now, the question is, where do we place it? I was thinking there, so we can have the Daily Bugle in the middle. Okay, so I was thinking maybe it would look best there, so then we can have the Bugle in the middle, big tower in the middle. It could go over there, but I think I have plans for that section. So I think I'm gonna put it here, and the cool thing about the Daily Bugle is that because the building doesn't come right up to the edge here, the connection point is actually in there and then in those cardboard boxes, which I just think is pretty cool. And also a cool thing is that now we have an alleyway over here. I know there's one on that side too, but you can't see all the way through that one because of the newspaper stand. But this one you can see right through, and it's also got some fun little details like with the boxes and the rat. I know at the back here we have some houses, like I think that's Emmett's little house. We also have the train track. There's the up house over there. Those houses aren't going to be staying there, they're just there for now because, you know, they're built, but we just don't really have like a place to put them or to give them a home. And also the train track, I don't know if that's going to be staying there. I just like how it goes past that building, and I think when there's another building on that side, it's going to look cool coming through the middle of them. It's just that this train track, the curve, it's quite a big curve. I think I was like imagining it to be a bit smaller, and if we wanted to place like more like modular buildings here, it's at a bit of an awkward place, this train track. It might like make it difficult to have a lot of buildings because it might take up a lot of room. And the plan was to have the train track go over some sort of bridge here and over there into like the Disney or amusement park area, and then off that way down there somewhere. But I don't know, maybe that'll change, or maybe I'll just have the train track go a different way. Also, this little Harry Potter train station, it's a bit like the houses, it doesn't really have a proper home yet, so but don't worry, it's not going to be staying there just in the middle of the road. Maybe I should just stick it like over there on the table, or I have no idea what this section's going to be yet, so I could just put it there for now, then come back to it when I've thought of somewhere to put it. But look at this, we have like a proper little street like going on here, with all of these buildings next to each other. We've got the sidewalk there. We have some nice stories. Put the guy on the bike there, just thought it was a nice spot for him, like he's just setting off to go and deliver some pizzas. Then yeah, I really like how it's all coming together and it's looking very nice. We have the lady in the newsstand with the newspapers. We have Aunt May there handing out cookies. And like we saw before, we have a nice table outside the jazz club, and then this guy on his way into the jazz club. I just noticed we have 2 lampposts now. We have one there, oh, and also a tree, but we have a lamppost there and one just there, so that's nice. In that section there where the bike is, that's where Sandman used to be, but he was taking up too much space there, so I actually put him up here on top of this modular building, and I think he looks pretty good up there. We have a lot of action going on, but I don't think it's overdoing it. It's not overcrowded with minifigures or vehicles. And you might actually notice that all the vehicles but one have gone, and that's because I only want vehicles on the road that have come with the Lego set. So like that taxi, it came with the Daily Bugle, so it's there, but that building, it hasn't come with one, so there's not one there, and the same with that one, so there's not another one there. But when we get a building with another vehicle, I will be putting that on the road, but I just don't want to overcrowd everything with too many minifigures and too many vehicles. I do, however, like our little pack of wild dogs here that are just going for like a nice stroll down the road. These are just like, I think I just found them in the big box of Lego, so I've just sort of gathered them together as I found more, and I've made a bit of a family here. But you know what, I think that is going to do it for this episode. I absolutely love how the Lego City is all coming together. It's looking amazing. It looks better and better with every episode, I think. I'm really proud of it. And yeah, I'm excited to see what happens there. I think I might have a plan for over there with a Lego set that has just come out. So obviously I'll go over all of that in another episode. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it looks right now. So thank you for watching. I hope you like it. Always, if you have any suggestions on anything, please leave it in the comments below. I will be very happy to read those. But thanks for watching, and I will see you later.